Okay, today we're going to wrap up our little mini unit on unit conversions by talking about the metric system. And the metric system isn't something that we use every day, but pretty much every other country in the world does. And it's so much easier. We're familiar with customary, and so that's kind of what we're used to. So this feels a little bit awkward at first, but once you realize, like, I'm literally just moving a decimal, it's so much easier. So for the metric system, it's a base 10 system, and the base units for length are meter. The base unit for weight is gram. And then for capacity, it's liter. So everything, like in customary, we have pounds and ounces and tons and all these different words. For the metric system, it's meter, gram, and liter. And then everything is a prefix, okay, with that word. So, for example, we're gonna start with, oh, I should have written this. These things that we just wrote out here are base units. Okay, so a gram is a base unit. A liter is a base unit. A meter is a base unit. And so what we're gonna be doing when we convert these is we're gonna be taking our base unit and moving the decimal in the direction of our little steps or our ladder. Okay, so if we're starting at the base and we're going to deca, okay, deca means times 10. Hecto means times 100. Kilo means 1,000. So it's our base unit, 10 times bigger, 100 times bigger, and then 1,000 times bigger. And then going down the ladder from our base unit, deci is 10 times smaller, so 0.1. Centi is 100 times smaller, so 0.01. And then milli is 1,000 times smaller, so 0.001. And so if you are starting, let me think, if we're starting from milli at the bottom of the ladder and we're going up, we're gonna be dividing. So going up, going up, going up, any way up here, that's dividing by 10. Okay, and anyway, if you're starting at the top of your ladder and you're moving down, you're multiplying by 10. Okay, so going down, you're multiplying, going up, you're dividing. So the easiest way, okay, is just for me to show you. So let's look at this first example. So 547.8 millimeters is how many meters? So millimeters to meters. So am I going up my ladder or am I going down? Well, I'm going from millimeters to meters. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3 steps. Okay, so if I'm going up the ladder, I'm gonna take my decimal and I'm gonna move it 1, 2, 3 places. See how this was going in this direction? So my decimal is 2. So my decimal would land there and it would be 0.5478. So if I had 547.8 millimeters, that's the same as 0.5478 meters. Okay, let's look at number 2. What if I have 4.8 hectoliters and I'm going to centiliters? So let's look at it. I'm going from hecto to centa. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 to the right. So I'm going to take this decimal point. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8, and then 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 4.8 hectoliters is the same as 48,000 centiliters. Okay, and then if I have 421.8 centigrams, and I'm going to decigrams. Okay, if it's a capital D, that's deca, lowercase d is deci. So centigrams to decigrams, I'm just going 1 to the left. So I'm going to take this decimal and move it 1 place. So it's going to go there. So it would be 42.18 decigrams. Okay, what if I have 8.1 kilograms? How many grams is that? So I'm starting on kilo, right? And I'm going down here to grams, just my regular base unit. So I'm gonna move my decimal 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 8,100 grams. Number 5, I have 7 grams and I'm going to milligrams. So grams to milligrams, I'm moving my decimal 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That would be 7,000 milligrams. Right? Remember how we were talking about going down is multiplying? So 7 times 10 is 70, times 10 is 700, times 10 is 7,000. And then this last one, 4.31 centigrams going to hectograms. So centigrams to hectograms. So I'm jumping up 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. So I'm going to take this decimal and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then 4, 3, 1.